Hello everyone, my name is Salda. Thank you for clicking this video. This is a daily reading for December 11th, 2019. And if you're a new subscriber here, welcome. And yeah, I am your personal tarot reader for today. So this is your energy, and I always give advice before I close off this reading. So okay, someone needs to be practical, someone needs to set their healthy boundaries, someone needs to be right. It's like you have to stay positive about this. This person needs to stay positive about this with the sun. And yeah, with the daily readings, this is your energy, and some parts may resonate and some parts may not. So if that part if you feel like it's off, or if you feel like, oh, this is all my information, blah blah blah, don't don't you know it's for someone else. Okay, it's not yours. Don't force it. Don't force anything that's not yours. So okay, also ignore the pronouns if I'm using she or he. Take whatever resonates. We have different situations. This is a general reading, of course. Wow, the cards are ready. Okay, let's find out. What is the energy for today? What is the energy for today? Hold on, they're telling me something. Okay, they are telling me, they're channeling me the word lift. Yeah, just that. And lift. They're also telling me something, but I can't get it. Oh my god, that's so scary. I mean, this appeared while I was pre-shuffling, right? The Sun and the Knight of Cups inversed. Okay, so this Knight of Cups. Okay, this is not the person that I'm channeling right now. I feel like this is what they need to do. I feel like if this is you, I feel like you need to stay positive with the Sun in reverse and the Knight of Cups. I feel like you need to stay optimistic if you're not offering your cup of love anymore to someone. If you're not offering your love, if you're not showing that you care, if you're not showing your affection, if you're not literally, if you're not contacting them anymore, if you're ignoring them, for some reason, that's like a weird thing, but it's like it's telling you that you have to stay optimistic. Like, you have to stand your ground. You have to stand your ground. Yeah, they just told me to stop. This appeared a while ago. The Queen of Swords. This appeared a while ago. Oh my god, that's so weird. That's kind of creepy for me. We have the Two of Cups in reverse and the Queen of Swords. Okay, what I'm feeling is that you have to, yeah, that's like what I exactly said a while ago. You have to set your boundaries. You have to know what's right. You have to be logical. You have to be practical this time. You have to do what's right. With the Two of Cups in reverse, I feel like this is regarding relationships, and I'm not pertaining exactly to your partner. It could be like a best friend relationship, to your family, to anyone that you have an emotional connection with. And with the Two of Cups in reverse, I feel like you have to be practical and logical with those relationships that they kind of similar to yesterday's reading. That it's like if they're not reciprocating the energy that you are giving to them, or the feelings that you are um, giving to that particular someone, you have to know where you stand with them. Like you have to. This could also be confrontation with the Queen of Swords. Like you have to communicate with them. Like, where am I? Seriously, like, who am I in your life? What are we? This could also be communication with the Queen of Swords. But for the majority of you, I feel like this is like the energy of the Queen of Swords that you have to channel for this particular situation that you are dealing with, that you have to know what's best for you right now, not what's going to make you feel happy, or what's going to make you feel good right at this time. That is not the important thing. What's whoa, that the cards literally jumped out. The King of Pentacles. I feel like this is a person that you are. What do I feel like you're inquiring about someone? You have the Four of Swords in reversed. Okay, you have to focus on your finances. You have to. There's something about the King of Pentacles. Maybe this is a person that you're dealing with right now. It could be that this could also be divine timing. That maybe they're not ready yet. Maybe they're not, like, the egg is not ready to hatch yet, because maybe they're focused on their work with the Pentacles. Maybe they are more focused on their work, on their business. It's like this is a person that you are dealing with right now with the King of Pentacles. But what I'm feeling is that they're telling me something. Hold on. That's weird. That's weird. That's weird. No, I'm serious, guys. That's weird because it's like the cards are laying like this way, not this way. This is what this is the character that that I'm waiting for. The King of Pentacles. This is a King of Pentacles feelings. That this other person, that this Queen of Swords is not feeling anything anymore, and they're not offering their cup of love anymore with the Knight of Cups in reverse, that they are not responding, that they're not contacting them anymore, and they're like just moving forward with their life. That is how this King of Pentacles is seeing this Queen of Swords, that they are being practical, that they are being logical, that they're like being righteous right now. And it's not that they're hurt or something. I don't feel that way though. But because of that they're seeing this Queen of Swords in that way, for some reasons, which is just more weird for me. It's actually inspiring this King of Pentacles to do more work, like be hardworking in life, and in making money to provide. Am I making any sense? So I hope I am. That's the reason why I haven't clarified any cards yet, because they're like I haven't gotten everything yet. Okay, so let me reverse these cards because they're like flipping. Yeah, let's clarify the Sun and the Knight of Cups in reversed. I've never experienced this kind of layout spread before, which is wonderful and a bit weird for me. Okay, cards are ready. The Sun in reverse and the Knight of Cups. Both in reverse. What do we need to know about these two cards? Whoa. It's too many cards, but they're telling me to get it. We have the Five of Wands in reverse. We have the World, Six of Pentacles in reverse, and the Three of Cups in reverse. The Sun card. Why are they telling me to get this all? Okay. The Sun, the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, the Eight of Cups, Two of Pentacles, and the Knight of Swords in reversed. You have the Sun twice, so I feel like that is your guides emphasizing that you have to stay optimistic. You know what's like amazing for me, at least, that there are like two kind of things in this spread. The first thing is that this is what the Queen of Swords needs to do. This is the kind of energy that this Queen of Swords needs to channel if they're not in that energy yet. And at the same time, this is how the King of Pentacles is seeing this Queen of Swords, that they're doing this. Even if they're not in that phase yet, that is how this King of Pentacles is seeing the Queen of Swords. So what I'm feeling with the Five of Wands in reverse, the World, and yeah, the Six of Pentacles in reverse, the Three of Cups in reverse, there could be a third party situation going on between the two of you. If I'm talking to the King of Pentacles, if I'm talking to the Queen of Swords, either way, I feel like there is a third party situation going on with the Three of Cups. But it doesn't have to be a person, it could be a work. And that explains with the King of Pentacles, because they're like so focused on their work. Like they're really hardworking right now. Like they have lots of patience. They are really focused. Like they're really, like seriously, for real, they're really dedicated with their work or their business right now. And it's like, it's really outstanding, and at the same time it's kind of annoying for the Queen of Swords. And it feels to me that the Queen of Swords is feeling like, it's like if they're together, which I feel like they're not together, which is more weird. It's like this person, this queen, is thinking that the king is not in love with the Queen of Swords anymore, the Two of Cups. That is what I'm feeling. I also feel like with the World and the Six of Pentacles reversed, I feel like if there is some imbalance in your life, Queen of Swords, I feel like that is going to end. I also feel like with the Five of Wands in reverse, you have to stop fighting for things, or for the person, even if you love them. If you feel like your feelings are not being reciprocated by this other person, I feel like you need to stop fighting for those wands, because the Five of Wands talks about petty fights and arguments, unnecessary fights, fights that are not supposed to be there, but like it's there. And I feel like that needs to end as well. Not just this imbalance, give and take with the Six of Pentacles in reversed. I feel like this fight or imbalance with when it comes to give and take, and the third party, I feel like that is just going to end if you're going to channel this kind of energy. The Queen of Swords, being right, not offering your cup of love anymore, because that is like setting your healthy boundaries and also standing your ground, as what I said earlier. And you have the Sun, so you have to stay positive about this. Queen of Pentacles in reverse, I feel like you're not. I feel like you're financially unstable, is what I'm feeling, and I feel like you moving away from things that don't have the same energy as you have right now. I feel like when you move away from those people or from those environment, I feel like it's going to make you feel much lighter. Although there is still some juggling with with the two of Pentacles, I feel like just an indication that there is some small imbalance still going on, because I feel like you're still emotionally attached even if you're going to physically move away from that person. It doesn't happen in a day, moving on, but this is just a minor imbalance. And with the Knight of Swords in reverse, I feel like this is your guides telling you that you're not supposed to rush into something. It's like it's okay to slow down, it's okay to take your time. But this is something that you need to realize. You have to walk away from things that is not serving you anymore. You have to walk away from relationships that is not exerting good energies. But at the same time, take your time. No need to rush anything. You don't have to move on so fast. You don't have to move forward that fast. But it's always about learning from it, okay? That is what I'm feeling. Okay, let's clarify the Two of Cups in reverse and the Queen of Swords. What do we need to know about this Two of Cups in reverse and the Queen of Swords? Also, they're telling me to, with the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, I feel like you need to stop nurturing people, or like, yeah, this King of Pentacles probably, you need to stop taking care of them if they're not taking care of you. It's like you have to stop. We have counterparts. Why did I notice it? The King and the Queen. Yeah, you have to stop being the Queen to this King of Pentacles if they're not, even if they have good intentions. Okay, I totally understand they're doing this because they want to provide, but at the same time, they have to remember that they are in a relationship with you. If this is a relationship reading, they have to remember that they have a partner. Okay, I know they're trying to provide something, but relationship must be balanced. It must be equal. It doesn't always have to be that the Queen of Swords is the only one who's giving and giving and giving. Okay. Yeah, we have the Four of Wands. So what I'm feeling with this Four of Wands and upright, I feel like you're going to be good though. That is just something that I will say for this card. I feel like you're going to, hold on. I feel like you're going to celebrate something in spring. I'm not sure what that is, but you have a celebration coming up this spring. In regards to home is what I'm sure. But with the Four of Wands, generally this speaks about being successful, because this is, after the Three of Wands, because the Three of Wands is that you're waiting for the result, you're waiting for the answer, and the Four of Wands is something you're in that phase where you've received your abundance and the answers and solution to your problems. This is the part where you're just receiving your reward. So I feel like you're going to get what you deserve. if you learn how to stand your ground, if you learn how to stand up for yourself and lose your attachment to people, I don't mean to say that you it's like you have to unlove this king, even if it's impossible. I'm not saying that way, but I'm saying is that what's the reality, right? If this king is not treating you right, if there is no balance, give and take in the relationship, then leave. That is what they're telling you. But yeah, with the four wands, I feel like you're going to be good. It's like you have to do what's right now. You have to do what's right with the four wands. Don't use this deck. Okay. Why is it when it comes to the King of Pentacles, we're using a different deck? There's something about this King of Pentacles. Just see that. Bottom of the deck is the strength. Okay, wow. Oh my gosh. Okay, this is like a sneak peek on the King of Pentacles feelings. We have the Ten of Wands, the Ace of Cups, we also have the Page of Pentacles, and we also have the Knight of Wands in reversed. Okay, so what I'm feeling is that this king, as I said earlier, I feel like you're not together. I feel like it's not that you're not talking. I don't feel that way though, but it's like you're not in a relationship. Maybe you're friends with benefits. I don't know. Yeah, with the King of Pentacles in upright, I feel like clarified by the Ten of Wands. I feel like this king has lots of responsibilities. They have lots of life responsibilities. They have too much burden at their back that is really really hard for them to focus on this connection, on this relationship. And also with the Ten of Wands, I feel like it's really hard for them to pour some love into this connection or into you, because they want to provide. They desperately want to be that king to you, Queen of Pentacles to you, Queen of Swords. But with the Ace of Cups and the Page of Pentacles, I feel like they are preparing for something. They're gearing up for something. They're like just taking a rest. They're taking a break because they want to give love. They want to offer their cup of love, and this is something stable. With the Ace of Cups and the Page of Pentacles, I feel like this is a sneak peek for you, Queen of Swords, for you to trust the universe and trust the divine and trust your intuition as well, that it's okay to leave for now, to take a rest from this connection, that it's okay to remove yourself from this situation because it's currently imbalanced and you deserve to move forward. It's not that this reading or your guides are saying that forget this King of Pentacles. No, they're not saying that. I don't feel that way. It's more like you have to leave for now, because this king, I don't feel like they're going to reciprocate this feelings that you have for them. I don't feel like, I'm saying like now, I don't feel like they will reciprocate their feelings that fast. I feel like they're really preparing for something good, and they don't want me to clarify, but yeah, they're not trying to rush anything with the Knight of Wands in reverse. They want you they want you to see them as the king. They want you to see them as someone who could provide, but at the same time someone who could love you ultimately, with the Ace of Cups. They want to offer love and they want to offer stability. The Page of Pentacles. And with the Knight of Wands in reverse, yeah, they're not trying to rush anything. They're like biding their time, and they're like testing if it's okay to move forward or if it's not. And I feel like they're sensing that it's not the right time yet because there are like certain things that they need to sort out first. And I feel like for now you have to understand that there are certain things that is not ready yet. And if this King of Pentacles is doing their work, I feel like you need to do yours as well, is what I'm feeling. Okay, let's have some advice for you, Queen of Swords. I will also give some advice for the King of Pentacles if the King of Pentacles is watching this reading. For the Queen of Swords, that's many, but I'm taking that card. Some card. Okay, they're telling me to take this. So we have the community, anxiety, the temple path in reverse, and the door to value in reverse. So I feel like you are in a community or a group of people. I feel like you are being surrounded by people who are not making you feel good. It's actually making you experience some anxieties when you're not supposed to, because I feel like everything is going to be good. And because of this anxiety, you're not being open to more possibilities and you're not seeing your worth as well. So what you need to do with the community, I feel like if this will resonate for some of you. For some of you, it could be that if you have a great community or if you're being surrounded by good people, hold on, they're telling me something. I feel like for some of you, you're in a solitude right now. I feel like you're not getting out, you're not having fun, and for some reasons, maybe you're an extrovert, it's making you anxious. Like what you should do, it's like you're just at your home and thinking and thinking and thinking, and it feels to me that if you can't stop constantly thinking about this connection, I feel like you need to divert your attention to other things. Walking away, that's exactly what I said earlier. You have to open up yourself. You have to. It's like it doesn't. Just because you're closing off yourself from this King of Pentacles for now, doesn't mean you're going to close off yourself from other people or from other opportunities in life. You have to open up yourself. You have to accept whatever the universe is trying to give you. I feel like with the temple path in reverse, I feel like if you're thinking that you're not on the right track, you're not, what's not right is that you not seeing your worth. So, yeah, you have to value yourself with the door to value. You have to see your worth and you have to realize what you have right now. I also feel like with this community card, I feel like you need to loosen up. I feel like you need to have fun. Like divert your attention from other things. I also feel like with the temple path in reverse, I feel like you need to trust yourself. You need to trust your intuition and, stop doubting yourself. And that may sound or like it may seem like it's hard for you, but because that is what I'm feeling. Like you feel like it's hard to do. But if someone is not treating you right, I mean, why are you staying, right? You don't deserve that. Let's have some advice for the King of Pentacles. Okay, the Seat and the fifth chakra, Archangel Gabriel. And we have hostilities in reversed. Okay. So what I'm feeling is that with this Seat card, I feel like what the universe is trying to, this is not like an advice. This is more like what you are feeling. Um with the fifth chakra, this is the throat chakra. So to be honest, you not communicating anything or not expressing your love or not confessing your love is actually you deceiving yourself, not this other person. This is you self-sabotaging your future because you're not communicating, you're not taking an action. So the advice for you is actually to communicate, not just to the universe what you want, but also to the people that you like or that you love. If you are in love with someone, say it, tell them, confess to them. If you feel like someone is betraying you with the deceit card, tell them, confront them. If you feel like someone is not treating you right as well, tell them, tell them it's not okay for them to treat you like that. Communication is always the key. So that is the advice for you, both of you. And this is a daily reading for December 11th, 2019, but you can watch this at any time. So, yeah, I will see you guys tomorrow for the next daily reading, and yeah, December 12th. And yeah, I will see you guys tomorrow. Take care, lots of love, and bye.